again, everybody, from next to Miramar College. This is the Boys Under 9 Championship. I'm Greg G.K. Porter, along with George Langevin on the video camera. Going from right to left is going to be the Lightning Black, and left to right is the San Diego Soccer Club in this championship game. Let's get the lineups for both squads. First for the Lightning Black, head coached by Paul Dolinsky. We had him before in Langevin Productions, where he played for the Gunners in the San Diego Adult Soccer League. Team manager is Michelle Ginn. Now, the keeper, Owen Levesque. Number 1 at forward and midfield is Sam Ginn. Number 5 at defender or midfield is Wayshawn Midfield, number 6, Ryan Weiner. Number 7, defender or midfield, Aiden Cooper. Number 8 at forward is Owen Malone. Number 9 at midfield is Coleman Smith. Number 10 at midfield is Joseph Bauman. Number 11 at defender or mid is Soren Engstrom. Number 12 at midfield is Liam Dignan. And number 17 at forward or mid is Ian Davidson. That's the lineup for the Lightning Black. And for the San Diego Soccer Club Green, they're head coached by Mark Green, and the team manager is Kelly Green. The keeper is Donnie Furman. Number 2 is Dylan Clark. 5 is Jacob Pettit. 7 is Grant Kane. 8 is Ethan Clark. 9 is Jake Rendler. 10 is Jared Green. 11 is Armand Chevet. 12 is Daniel Van Brockland. 13 is Joseph Smith. And 15 is, again, Danny Furman, the keeper. Going to be a throw-in. I take that back. It's going to be a goal kick. Shots for the San Diego Soccer Club. They already have a couple of shots in this match. On the near side, Sam Ginn with it. Ginn got dispossessed. And now he runs back onto it. The near side, Bowman had a touch. Now to Ginn. Ginn towards the 18-yard box. He's in the box now. He's got his teammate there, Coleman Smith. And they take a shot, a save. And it goes wide now. And past the far side touchline. So a save by Furman. And that ball on the near side, it goes out of play. 0-0 your score in this championship match. Lightning Black throwing it in. On the near side, a strike by Coleman Smith. 8v8 in this match. Ethan Clark to throw it in. Clark looking up forward to Dylan Clark, and he did not get it. But that's okay for Sdsc. And he'll gain real estate. On the near side, throws it in. Looking for Ethan again. The strike there. Or Ethan looking for Dylan, and Ethan striking it out of play. Dignan. Going after it is Pettit. The center circle. Lightning Black now pursuing that soccer ball in the 18-yard box, and a strike, and it goes wide of frame. Get your head up, find the pass. But that's going to be a corner kick. Sam, out. Liam, out. Lightning getting their second shot of the game, and now they have their first corner. More of an in-swinger, and that one is cleared out of play, and they'll have a throw-in. Wide side for Weiner. Strike into the 18, trying to get a subsequent one, and cannot. So the save for Furman gets his second of the match. 0-0 in this championship game. Cross midfield. And now Bauman, and then struck right back in their own defensive half into defensive third. And coming off his line, he just drives it out of play as a keeper for Lightning, and that's Levesque. And now he watches one go wide. Sdsc with 4 shots now in the match, and the Lightning now getting Owen Malone. And a foul in his space. Center ref is Norm Bolgan, and Earl Sterrett is a linesman with Pat Cada. Free kick for the Lightning. Their first of the match. All the way back into their 18-yard box. And no problem for Owen Lebec. His second save. Five shots for Sdsc in the match. Going forward, the Lightning now into the 18-yard box, trying to get another strike, and it just couldn't quite do it that time. David. And now Dignan. Sam Ginn to the wide side. Wiener dropping it back. Aiden Cooper. Try to feed it to Ginn. He didn't get it, but Cooper gets it again. Intercepted into space by Sdsc in the midfield. They have reduced the size of the field, the high line. And this one's going to be a handball against Sdsc. So the second free kick now for the Lightning Black. And it's 0-0 match. Hopefully you're enjoying this match with your beverage and snack, or maybe both, on a beautiful day here in Mira Mesa, home of the Blue Angels Air Show. MCAS Miramar, formerly NAS Miramar. Used to be stationed there. Intercept, the defensive third toward the 18-yard box, and that ball is out of play. And it looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Sdsc now with their second corner kick. Daniel Van Bronklin's going to take it. And a try on a header that time by Jacob Pettit, and he nearly could have put that one in the back of the net, but didn't do it. Just missed wide. It's the 6th shot of the match for Sdsc. Still 0-0 match, a long distance, and a nice save by Owen Lebec. Gets his 3rd save of the match. Into that 18-yard box. Try to get it there that time. Was Pettit, and now on the near side, Ginn has it. Ginn trying to get around Ethan Clark, and he does so. Trying to go further, but getting back there. For Sdsc is Jacob Pettit. Drive it out of play. And now here's Jacob leaving it there for a teammate, the deep back. Almost by the goal line there. Lightning Black able to win that ball into the 18, and a shot, and doesn't go across the line. And it's a goal! Go, 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 goal! 1-0. I believe it was Ryan Wiener that shot the goal, or got the goal, I should say. We'll check that at halftime just to verify, but nevertheless, it is 1-0. And you saw that better than I could. They got some substitutions coming in now. Number 11, Chivet. Armand Chivet is into the match. And if there were some that came in for the Lightning, we'll mention them as they touch that soccer ball. Lightning leading 1-0. Only have 3 shots in the match. But the third one was the one they wanted. The back of the net. Sdsc in their own half. Dignan. He's being marked heavily there by Chivet. The throw in, incorrect throw in by Liam Dignan. So it'll be a throw in for SDSC, down 1-0 here in the first half. A beautiful day here in Mira Mesa. Dignan in a central. Touch there by Smith. On it there is Ian Davidson sending it forward. The deflection by Pettit. Pettit goes after it again, a 50-50 ball, but he loses that particular battle into space. And moving forward there, trying to get it with Malone. He didn't. However, he's got support by Soren Engstrom. And Engstrom's going to throw it in. Lightning Black after the throw-in now, trying to get a subsequent strike. And they do. Dignan. Up into space. That ball in their own defensive half as they got the high line. Only two players in their deep back on the near side, but the pass from Davidson wasn't able to connect with Engstrom. So the throw-in now. Ethan Clark throwing it in. And it's 1-0 match over into the corner. It goes past the goal line. And a goal kick. Lightning Black now. All Dolinsky squad. Joining the 1-0 lead here in the first half. In the 18-yard box now. SDSC with a shot and a save. Levesque making a save. And they try it again just outside the 18. The Lightning Black now still buzzing around, and it goes out of play. But a nice save by Owen Levesque, getting his fourth one of the match. And now it's going to be a corner kick. Driven past the goal line by the Lightning. And so now the corner kick for SDSC. They're only their second corner of the match. Here's one driven right at the keeper. Levesque is able to make the save. Nice save by Levesque coming to that soccer ball. That ball still in the defensive half of the Lightning as they continue to keep the pressure on. Chevet in the 18, trying to get another strike, and they just couldn't quite do it. Good defensive play into space. On a wide side. After it there is Owen Malone. And that's going to work against Owen. And a free kick. SDSC, only their first free kick of the match. Blocked in at 18, nicely done by Lightning Black. And dropping it back there was Joshua Smith, and sent all the way back into the attacking third. In a central, trying to get another strike there. Chevet, and all the way back to Lebec, and Lebec gets his sixth save of the match. Still 1-0 in favor of the Lightning Black. Now they got to retreat back again, right at the top of the box to do the Lightning Black. On the near side, Engstrom clearing it out. Substitution on the near side. Going to come in for the Lightning Black. This is going to get Joshua Bowman into the match now. Bowman can play that midfield position, and now 13 coming out over there. Joshua Smith for SDSC to get Dylan Clark back into the match. The throw in now. Ethan Clark on the near side. Couldn't find Chevet on the other end of that pass. So the throw in for the Lightning Black. Enjoying the 1-0 lead here in the championship. The boys under 9. Hope you're enjoying all the action. I'm Greg G.K. Porter, along with George Langevin on a video camera, bringing you the sights and sounds from up high. And let's see what the call is. Incorrect throw-in. And it's going to be a throw-in now for SDSC. They can get that in the 18, and they do. And it caroms over to the central of the box, and a save by Levesque. Able to pounce on that one as he saw that ball caroming around, getting his 7th save of the match. On the near side, staying with it there was Engstrom, keeping it in the pitch, and going after it now is Malone. He has it in the 18, stops the soccer ball nicely, tries to chip it. It was intercepted. And again, a strike now by Engstrom, but that goes wide. Lightning now with their 4th shot of the match, but they do have 1 goal out of those 4 shots. With it now teeing it up is Jared Green. Green to the near side, Dylan Clark, and then now over to Chevet to the central. Chevet going after it again for SDSC. In a white, orange, and blue, but they giving it away now. Staying with it is Malone, and he just couldn't handle it that time. And it's going to be a goal kick. He had the right idea, did Owen, and surely he'll try it again next time. He'll be better at it. Ball up in the air, trying to get it there is Bowman. And then the 50-50 ball is brought over to the near side now, and running onto it is Dylan Clark. But on the scramble, he loses it, and running onto it now is Bowman. Bowman tried to go wide. It was intercepted in the central. On the near side, it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Lightning Black. Leading 1-0, and they're going to get a substitution now, as Paul Dolinsky wants to get a fresh player in. And he gets number 9, Coleman Smith, into the match. And SDSC, they get a fresh player into the match. I believe that was Joshua Smith coming in. And there is going to be a free kick now for the Lightning Black. They get their 3rd of the match. Taking it is Joshua Bowman. Bowman into the 18, a pretty good shot, and it goes by the goal. They get their 5th shot as well on that, but not able to bend that ball a little bit more accurately to get it into the back of the net. But at this age, you understand it's a tough thing to do. Jared Green with a goal kick. Green on the near side, intercepted by Engstrom. Now that ball winds up over to Bowman. And finally, they get it over to Owen Malone. He goes out wide now to Coleman Smith. Smith looking for Malone in the central, and a goal! Go, 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 goal! Coleman Smith will get credit for that one as the defender knocked it into the back of the net. And it is 2-0, Lightning Black. So a pretty good, comfortable lead in the world of soccer or football. The ball with the geometric designs. The world's most famous sport. Soccer in this country, football, and others. We got another sport called football. Going up forward with that one is Dignan. And then here's Owen Malone again. The Bowman dropping it back on the near side. And driven out by Jared Green. Throw in for the Lightning Black, enjoying a 2-0 lead here in the first half. Throwing it in, Wei-Shan and now heads it backwards, and he didn't want to do that. And trying to shepherd that ball back there is Aiden Cooper, and it almost got away from Lebec.
Great job, buddy. That's better, Joe.
Here they come to the attacking third, SDSC, and able to intercept it. And again, sending it forward, but they're still in the attacking third, and on the near side, it goes out of play. Pursuing it there was Soren Engstrom. Throw in for the Lightning Black. SDSC reducing the size of the field. The high line, sending it all the way down And a save for Owen Levesque. And Owen getting his 9th save of the match. SDSC. That ball on the near side, and it goes out of play. SDSC, 11 shots into the match, but nothing to show for it. On it there is Rendler sending it forward. And in space, center ref says play on. On the near side, Soren Engstrom. And it's going to be a free kick. Free kick for SDSC. We'll get their second one. Substitution for SDSC as Armand Chivet is coming out of the match. And in is Daniel Van Brockland. Into the 18, trying to get a header up forward by Dylan Clark, and that didn't work out. As Levesque getting his 10th save of the match. SDSC sending it again, and Levesque comes off his line. Nice decision that time as Clark was coming at him with a head of steam. 11th save for Owen. Throw in. SDSC, far side touchline, trying to keep the pressure on. And they do, but that was intercepted that time into space by Cooper. However, they're able to get a strike there by Van Brockland, sending it forward just outside of 18. Trying to go forward was Dylan Clark, and that might be a foul into space there. It looks like it is, so there's going to be a free kick for SDSC right outside the 18. And they get now their 3rd free kick of the match. Taking it is Dylan Clark. So Dylan Clark with his team down by 2 goals wants to try on this set piece as Norm Vogan, center ref, setting him up properly apart from the striker of the soccer ball. A nice chip and a header. Oh, that was a great play by Daniel Van Brockland. A goal! Go, 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 goal! 2-1 is your score now. Van Brockland able to connect for his team on their 12th shot of this first half. After the restart, Lightning Black have it out of their own defensive half, sending it forward now for Owen Malone now. Malone, and they dispossess him and clear it. Jacob Pettit, as Owen Malone had a way in his mind that he was going to attack very heavily and try to put it in the back of the net. Digging into the 18, Malone, a shot at it, just missed wide. Nearly an opportunity to get the 2-goal lead back. And the Lightning Black now with their 7th shot of the match. They put 2 in the back of the net out of those 7. The goal kick. And it's 2-1 match. Jared Green with a goal kick.
Win it, boys, win it. And go for it.
Green strikes it forward. Collision there by the Lightning Black, and they give it away to Joshua Smith. He sends it all the way down to Owen Levesque, where he's saved. That's 12 for Owen. Sending it all the way down past the center circle.
Win it, guys.
Now on it is Joseph Bowman. Bowman sending that ball wide. Coleman Smith, who's already scored a goal, trying to pursue it that time.
David, no reason for that. There we go, good.
13 shots in this match for San Diego Soccer Club Green. They've only put one in the back of the net to throw in. Lightning Black have it now into the 18-yard box now. Here's a shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! Owen Malone puts it into the back of the net to give them the 2-goal lead again, and they lead 3-1. He gets his first one of the match. Just a brilliant ball into the back of the net, that time by Owen. And he was unmarked. And that's the end of the first half with your score as the Lightning get a 2-goal lead back with a late goal in the first half. They lead 3-1 in his championship match, the U9 of the Pegasus Cup 2012. Stick with us. You'll see the players paying attention to their coaches. And then we'll be right back with the exciting second half of the Pegasus Cup 2012. Second half set to get underway. Going from right to left is going to be Sdsc, San Diego Soccer Club Green, and the Lightning Black's going to go left to right. So shift colors for all you sailors out there, past and present. We are underway. San Diego Soccer Club had 3 free kicks, 2 corner kicks, and 13 shots in the first half with 4 saves. And now they're pressing the duty again, and a save! And the player in there now is Joshua Smith. He made a save, and it goes wide. So Smith making a quick save to start the second half. And now it's going to be a corner kick for the Lightning Black. In-swinger, intercepted, but here's another opportunity and a save by Smith. Josh Smith being pressed into some serious duty right away as they come out. Shooting that sacker ball. They have a total of 9 shots now in the match. The Lightning Black leading 3-1 here in the second half. If you just checked in, I'm Greg G.K. Porter along with George Langevin on a video camera, bringing you the sights and sounds from up high. Along that left flank. And that ball is knocked out of play by Sdsc. The throw in. Lightning Black trying to get a subsequent strike in 18, did not. However, they still have that soccer ball in the attacking third with Van Brocklin. He makes a nice move. Van Brocklin goes around another player, takes a shot. It's blocked. But then he has his teammate who continues going forward and able to find it there was the keeper for his third save since he has come in here in the second half. That is the 10th shot of the match now for the Lightning Black. And boy, are they peppering with shots here in the second half. They got 4, and we've only played a few minutes. The SDSC with a free kick. On a wide side, and that one is going to go wide. But it was knocked past the goal line by SDSC. So now they get another corner kick. This is their 3rd of the match. Second one here in the second half. They only have 1 in the first half. The in-swinger, a dangerous one, and they just couldn't get enough of the soccer ball. That was Sam Ginn trying to put it in the back of the net. But they still have it in the attacking third, and Smith has to make another one in front of Ginn. 4th save since he has come in. Donnie Furman had 4 saves himself, but that took a whole half. 11 shots now for the Lightning as they work out of their own defensive third in the match. Well, and Ginn drives it off of Jacob Pettit there in the space. And Ginn throws it in again. Into the 18 and over the top of frame. Trying to score there again for his 2nd time would have been Owen Malone. But he was too high with the strike. Still 3-1. SDSC with a goal kick. The Lightning enjoying the 2-goal lead. Midfield now. Dignan toward the 18, but nicely done there by Van Brocklen to drive it forward. In his space, running up on it is Pettit, sending that ball down toward the 18-yard box. Trying to get it is Clark as he fell down and lost possession there. He gets support. Clark goes after it again, but he can't get it. The space, Van Brocklen is able to drive it forward. Sam Ginn along the left flank as they continue with Wiener. Clark, and both players going down. And it's going to be a coach coming out to take a look at his player that fell down. And we'll take a break. It's still 3-1, Lightning Black. Dylan Clark got injured on that collision, and he's coming out. Not see the player who came in, but we will mention him as they touch that soccer ball out there. And any of the players out there on the pitch. Joshua Smith getting things going and into the 18-yard box. But SDSC not able to do anything there. And driving that one out of play was Ethan Clark on the retreat. Cross midfield, Lightning Black, the center circle. They get their passing game going on the near side. Aiden Cooper, and it goes out of play. But knocked out by SDSC. Coleman Smith, who has a goal in this match, throws it in. Coleman goes after it again, could not get it. Van Brocklen in the space, and it goes out of play. Jake Rindler is going to throw it in.
He's got to know you're coming. Come on, Owen.
Rindler driving it out of play as they're trying to go to that 18-yard box again. Coleman Smith Going to give way to Sam Ginn. Ginn in the 18, trying to get another strike, and just missing it that time was Owen Malone. So a pretty good possession that time. As Smith had to make his 5th save since coming in. In the corner, driven out of play, and they're going to have an opportunity to throw it in. Lightning Black. Sam Ginn is going to throw it in. Ginn in the 18. That one was met by Armand Chevet and sent up forward. Out of play. And so the orange, blue, and white give way again for the red and white to throw it in. And now they knock it past their goal line. And that's going to be a corner. Lightning Black enjoying the 2-goal lead. Sam Ginn is going to take it. It's their 4th corner kick of the match. On a corner, intercepted. And sent all the way down. They've reduced the size of the field to have the Lightning Black, keeping them bottled in their own half. Ball driven out of play. Aiden Cooper is going to throw it in. In his 3-1 match, coming in now is Wei-Shan and Soren Engstrom into the match. Heads that ball out of play. Wei-Shan wanted it to go the other direction, but that didn't happen. Again, tough to control the heading of the soccer ball at this young age. Aiden Cooper's going to throw it in again. Will he go back to Un? No. And he sent her out. Norm Bolgan says, wait a minute. And throwing in the corner, and it's knocked out of play. And the header, and it struck just over top of frame by Owen Malone. Well, another shot for the Lightning Black, as they now have 12 shots in the match. Now they're going to have a throw in. Engstrom will throw it in. Gets it into Bowman. Bowman now into space in the 18, but cleared out of the 18. Nicely done by Sdsc on the near side. Aiden Cooper to throw in. Cooper to Bowman into the 18. Going after it is Engstrom. And it goes out of play. Throw in now. Soren Engstrom. Nice throw in the 18. Malone tried to get it and he couldn't. And now here's Daniel Van Brocklen with a soccer ball. Nice pass to Chevet. Back to Van Brocklen. Nice give and go and a goal! Go, 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 go! Van Brocklen to Armand Chevet, and then back to Van Brocklen for the goal. And he gets his second one of the match, and it is now 3-2. And on a restart, as SDSC is a little bit closer now. The SDSC now, 14 shots in the match. And they've got 2 goals to show for it. Throw in by Oon. Up forward now with that soccer ball is Bowman. Dispossessed. Smith. As Smith has now come out from playing keeper. They have another keeper in there. I believe that might be Furman, the initial keeper in the match. But they said they were going to use a few. We'll go with Furman for now. Throw in again by Davidson. Knocked out of play. Sdsc knocking it out of play. The throw in quickly by the Lightning Black. And the Lightning sending one with Oon, trying to get it to the 18, but it was intercepted as you saw there. And now a strike in the central, but again, number of the orange and blue there. And on the near side, here's the dangerous Van Brocklin again. He scored 2 goals in this match, and it goes out of play on the near side. Daniel Van Brocklin with a head of steam down that left flank. And they have to pay attention to him because he's put 2 in the back of the net for the San Diego Soccer Club Green. On the near side. Bowman sending it back to his teammate, Dignan, sending it forward, but it was intercepted now. All the way back into their defensive third. There's Van Brocklin heading it out, and now he gets Dignan to drive it out of play. And they're going to have an opportunity to throw it in. Substitution now for the San Diego Soccer Club Green as Chevet, who got that assist, comes out of the match, and the kid who got injured, Dylan Clark, is back in. Got to be tough. Play soccer, and if you don't know, start playing it and you'll find out. Sent out of play. That time sent out by Joshua Smith. Playing out there on the pitch as he was keeper there for a while here in the second half. Sdsc trying to continue as the urgency factor begins to be a factor for them. They're still down by 1 goal. They've cut the lead down to 1. They've done that before, and then right at the end of the first half, they fell back into a 2-goal deficit. Coming in now, the Lightning is Ryan Weiner. Weiner has it now. Ryan trying to send that ball to the 18-yard box, but it caroms over to Bowman. And then out wide even further, but back upfield. The Lightning winning it with Liam Dignan. And Dignan got dispossessed there, and it's driven out of play by Joshua Smith.
Get back, recover!
However, it must have went off of the Lightning, so they have the opportunity here, and here is Van Brocklin, or rather not Van Brocklin, but they get a shot, and it goes wide of the net that time. That was Joshua Smith on the shot. So the San Diego Soccer Club adding another to their tally in this match. They've got a total of 15 shots in this match. The Lightning Black, head coach Paul Dolinsky going to get a fresh player in. Sam Ginn is back in his match. The goal kick for the Lightning Black. Taking it, Aiden Cooper. Off the carom, all the way down, and a miss that time by Rindler, but he had support. That could have been dangerous that time if he didn't. And Jake will throw it in. Off his teammate, but then a nice solid strike there by Van Brocklin, sending it all the way down to the 18. Going after it is Clark, and he watches Owen Levesque get to that soccer ball. Back now with 13 saves in this match. All the way down now. In their own defensive third. Aiden Cooper has it. Driven up forward now. Bowman, a touch. And out wide to Engstrom. He sends it all the way down to Central. Trying to continue on there with it was Ryan Weiner, but he has it again and a shot and a save. Just outside the attacking third, and now just outside the 18-yard box in the corner, and it's knocked past the goal line. They're going to have a corner kick, the Lightning Black, as Ryan Weiner, a nice run again. Good being strong into space. It's only the 5th CK for the Lightning Black in the match. In the Central, and a shot and a save at the last moment. It goes past the goal line, and the Lightning Black will get another corner kick out of it. Be their 6th. The shot, and it goes wide of the net. On the near side, coming in, Liam Dignant. Intercepted by Weiner. Ryan's already scored 1 goal. He's trying to get his teammate, and thankfully, it was cleared past. An opportunity for it to go in the back of the net, and now the keeper is down. And we'll take a breather. The score is 3-2. Lightning Black over San Diego Soccer Club Green in this championship game in the U9. Ethan Clark, who had 2 saves and was hit in the head there. And he comes out of the match. Midfield. As SDSC down by 1 goal, trying to see what they can do to continue on. Been kind of an awkward game for SDSC Green, as they've had 2 players have come out by injuries. One of them's come back in. And that was Dylan Clark. Van Brocklin, who scored 2 goals. But his chip went right to the Central, and they weren't able to win it. Trying to get it now. There's Clark trying to touch it, but they win it now, and that's Smith. Smith shot and a goal! Go, 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 go! La! Joshua Smith, a brilliant ball into the back of the net, and now it is a 3-3 tie. And it will go into overtime if need be, 2 5-minute overtime periods. And substitutions are coming in for the Lightning Black now. And that's Joseph Bowman, number 10, and Owen Malone. Malone has scored a goal, and he'll get to restart. Go to San Diego Soccer Club now. All the way down, and almost a goal, that time from long distance. And a Black of the Lightning almost did just what that word says and put it in the back of the net for a lead. But not to go, just a little bit wide. "16 shots now for the Lightning Black in this match. Down to Central, trying to get a strike, and they can't. And coming off his line to make the save is the keeper. Lightning Black started this second half peppering the net, and here they go again, putting more pressure on SDSC, who have tied this match up. Not a lot of time left in this match. 2 goals by Daniel Van Brocklin in this match, and Joshua Smith has scored 1 for the San Diego Soccer Club Green. 1 for Ryan Weiner, 1 for Owen Malone, and 1 for Coleman Smith. And the center ref, Norm Vogan, telling him to come back to the spot where it's going to be a free kick for SDSC. Be their 5th of the match. The free kick. And a strike forward. Here's Clark taking a shot. He went off the post that time. He tries it again, and he doesn't get it as it was cleared out quickly by Liam Dignan. Brilliant play that time by Dignan. If he does not clear it out, they got a great opportunity to take the lead. And with hardly any time left in this match, that would have been maybe the winning goal. The throw-in by Jared Green on the near side in his 3-3 championship match. On the crest of going into overtime, and that ball goes past the goal line.
Take the goal kick. Liam, take the goal kick. Aiden.
Liam Dignan now sets it up on a goal kick.
I want the ball out. Get it up. 1 minute, boys. Let's finish this game off.
Down to Central. Malone got a strike. Trying to get another strike is the Lightning Black. And it's now Coleman Smith pursuing it. But Clark has it for SDSC, sending it forward, and Chevy couldn't get it. But Clark has it again. He sends it forward now into the corner. And if you have it in the defensive half of the other club, that's an advantage with little time left. And it is cleared out of play. Smart play by Jacob Pettit, not to allow him to continue on. The throw-in now. Aiden Cooper on the right flank, and they want to continue on, and they'll have an opportunity to throw it in. Lightning Black with Coleman Smith, the intercept. Sent forward now to Bowman now in the central. He wants to go out wide, and he has his teammate Engstrom. Into the 18, but SDSC sent it all the way up the field. However, he is right back at him in the 18. Trying to pursue it there was Cooper in a central, and it'll go past the goal line. And that's the end of regulation play with a score. It is San Diego Soccer Club Green in its BU9 Championship 3 and the Lightning Black 3. Stick with us. We'll be back for at least 10 more minutes of action in this championship game. Action set to get underway here in the first overtime session. 2 5-minute periods. Mandatory no golden goals. So in other words, no sudden death. Somebody scores. Doesn't matter. You got to still play the 5-minute period and then the second one. Going from right to left is the San Diego Soccer Club Green and Lightning Black left to right just as the second half ended. Send forward, but now the Lightning Black coming out of their own defensive half with Dignan. Again, a strike. Malone scored 1 goal already. Malone trying to get it again, so was Ginn, but that ball caroms over to the near side, and getting to it was Van Brocklin, sending it forward for Clark, and it's knocked out of play. So the San Diego Soccer Club Green will throw it in. Jake Rindler will do the honors. Jake gets it into Clark, but nicely won there by Soren Engstrom. And he sends that ball into the central for Owen Malone. Malone on the move. Malone going wide, but going after it was Jacob Pettit. Nice challenge, but they get it again. Now down to central, and a shot, and just missed. Wide of the net there by Coleman Smith. A bid to get his second goal of the match. And that would have been huge here in this overtime period. Neither team wants to go to a PK scenario, but they will if it's still tied after the 2 5-minute periods. 5 minutes means you don't got a lot of time. Driven out of play. Lightning Black in this match have a total of 18 shots. And incorrect throw-in. But the San Diego Soccer Club Green, they have a total of 19 shots in the match. Up in the air, Sdsc with a strike by Daniel Van Brocklin, and it goes out of play. The throw-in by Sam Ginn for the Lightning Black. On the near side. Gets it into the box. Now a miscue. They try to strike it again, and it goes past the goal line. But they're going to get a corner kick because SDSC knocked it past the goal line. 19 shots now for the Lightning Black. And this one is the 7th free kick. And it's a good one and a save at the last moment there. Batting it away to keeper. Into the 18, and he makes another save again.
Come on, boys. There you go, Liam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you,
On the near side and quickly cleared out by Jacob Pettit. Again, that long ball affecting San Diego Soccer Club Green. Near side goes out of play. They'll throw it in. Throwing it in, Coleman Smith into the 18. Malone, and another save. Upfield, the Lightning Black with that soccer ball in their defensive half, and quickly they get it up forward now. Bowman, and out. This shot quickly by Engstrom all the way down to the 18. A save, and then another shot, and it just goes wide on the far post that time. But they'll get a corner kick out of it. Eight CKs now for the Lightning Black. And Norm Bogan setting that net up properly. As it was requested by one of his linesmen. The corner kick, bending ball, and it goes behind frame. That's the end of the first 5-minute period. And now both teams will switch directions. Total of 23 shots now for the Lightning Black in this match. Coming in now, the Lightning Black is Ryan Weiner. And remember, he scored one of the goals. So the SDSC will be going from left to right, and right to left is the Lightning Black. The last 5-minute period of the overtime session. If nobody scores, it's penalty kicks. They drop it back, the Lightning Black. Chivet rushing at that dribbler, and now it's a giveaway as Clark has it, but getting over there to drive it out of play there was Soren Engstrom. Didn't want him to continue down that left flank with speed. Nice play by Soren. Throw in, San Diego Soccer Club green. Far side touchline. Karam into the central. Lighting black with Un. Sending that ball all the way down past midfield now. On the near side, Coleman Smith. Smith, nice diagonal pass! And he's got a player there, that's Wiener, and he gets a shot off. Nice shot by Ryan, but it wasn't strong enough to beat the keeper that time. That ball goes out of play.
Higher. Yeah. Towards the goal. Go, Ryan. Towards the goal.
The throw in, Lightning towards the 18-yard box now, trying to get another strike. And it's 3-3 overtime championship match. Anybody scores in this period, they're really going to have a chance to win the championship. Bowman and out, and it's going to be a foul and a free kick. San Diego Soccer Club green. Only the 6th free kick of the entire match, including the first overtime and now into the second overtime for the San Diego Soccer Club green. That doesn't tell the story. Daniel Van Brocklen driving it forward, intercepted. Off of a Karam, Lightning Black winning it in the defensive half now. And with speed is Bowman. At the last moment, Clark makes a nice play. However, it's a long distance shot, batted away by the keeper. And then another opportunity was cleared away as Coleman Smith tried to tee it up. Un throws it in. The header in the central. Chevet up in the air. Trying to get another one is Bowman now. And it wasn't a tough shot. And the keeper able to make the save. 3-3 as we go down to maybe a couple minutes left to play until the possibility of a penalty kick scenario. And that possibility will become reality once this one is over in this second overtime period. Owen Malone, Sam Ginn into the match for the Lightning Black. His head coach, Paul Dolinsky, trying to keep the pressure on.
Get up, Owen.
Fresh players in.
Come on.
Lightning Black now.
Why are you turning it
Trying to get another strike. Having a hard time doing that. And they finally are able to get one. Up forward. Ginn trying to pursue it, and he could not. And it is sent all the way down. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Lightning. Sending it down. But there in the space was Van Brocklen sending that ball forward. Going after it is Smith. On the near side, and he falls down. He drives it out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for Ethan Clark in the San Diego Soccer Club green. Sdsc green coming from behind, tying up the match 3-3. But can they get the championship hardware by winning it with a goal here in a second overtime, or with a Lightning Black who took the lead, the 2-0 lead? A long distance shot, but Levesque is able to make the save. 14 saves for Owen. The double whistle, and it's going to be PKs. And that is everybody who is on the field is going to have to be a part of the PK scenario. No one else that is not on the field will be able to take part. We'll be right back with a penalty kick scenario. Stick with us. It's 3-3 in a championship game of the U9 Pegasus Cup 2012. All right, to the Lightning Black. This is the PK scenario. If you just checked in, it's 3-3 at the end of regulation. They had 2 5-minute periods. And now the Lightning Black are going to have number 7, Aiden Cooper. Did not score in regulation. And he can help his team out big here, and he does. So Aiden Cooper scores on a PK. And now, here is Danny Furman. Danny did not score for Sdsc. He was playing keeper a lot. Puts it into the back of the net. So both teams put one in the back of the net. Joseph Bowman. Opportunity. Keep it going. And Bowman puts it into the back of the net. So they have now 2 Lightning Black. They lead 5-4. They score both times on their PKs. Here's Ethan Clark. Ethan Clark not able to score on that one. So now the advantage going to the Lightning Black. This is the 3rd round. Lightning Black leading by 1 goal. This is Soren Engstrom. Did not score in regulation. Puts it in the back of the net. And so now they have scored all 3 times. Aiden Cooper, Bowman, and Soren Engstrom have scored. Here's Armand Chivet. Did not score in regulation play. And they're going to have to start scoring each and every time here to have a chance. Chivet misses wide now on their 3rd try. Liam Dignan. Dignan and a save. And that was huge on a 4th try. As Sdsc needed a miss by Dignan. As it is 6-4. They cannot. San Diego Soccer Club Green cannot miss anymore. They have to score both times. Here is Dylan Clark. He didn't score in regulation. Dylan Clark and a save! And the championship, according to the score I have, is going to go to the red and white. But the center ref has to make sure that's the case. And the Lightning Black now with Owen Malone. He scored during the regulation. He scores again, and they do win the championship. The Lightning Black in PKs. Able to put 4 in the back of the net. The PK scenario. And win the championship. We hope you join all of the action in the Pegasus Cup 2012. We will be back with interviews and closing comments, but you'll be able to see the championship medallion being given out and the finalist hardware being given out as well. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Thank you guys for coming out to Pegasus Cup 2012. Parents, survived another one. Good job. Boys, congratulations on making this far. Give yourself a round of applause for me. I know it's tough to come back on a Monday, and it's tough to win and lose in penalty kicks. But congratulations to both teams. It was a fantastic game. I had the luxury of seeing you guys the whole tournament, Saturday, Sunday, and then today as well. And you guys are both two great teams. So give yourself one more round of applause. Well done. Without further ado, I'd like to bring both coaches up to the stage or to the podium for me, please. Pegasus Cup 2012 finalist, boys under 9, fight 3, Sdsc. Well done. All right, first of all, thank you for running a great tournament. We've got more soccer than we ever imagined starting Saturday, so 5 games in 3 days in this heat. Great job to all the guys on both teams. And thank you to Lightning for a great game. You know, when you come to these tournaments, you want good, hard-fought, competitive games, and obviously double overtime shootout. You got everything we wanted, more out of it. So thank you to Lightning and congratulations. Very proud of our boys. Long weekend, like I said, it's been warm for everybody. Playing with 9 men, and they did a great job. We had some good comebacks, very exciting game. Very, very proud of our boys. So let's give our Sdsc boys a big hand, Baron. All right, fellas, when I call your name, come on up, give me a nice handshake, get your medal, and go stand on stage. Look handsome for your parents. Take a picture, all right? Who's there on the end? Ethan, come on up. All right, Donnie, come on up. All right, Armand, come on up, Armand. Dylan, come on up.
Good job, Dylan.
All right, Rendler, come on up, Jake.
Good job, Jake Rendler.
Jake Pettit, come on up.
Good job, Pettit.
Who's hiding back there? Josh, come on up.
Good job, Joshua.
Left, you guys are hiding on me. Daniel, back there. Is that it? Jared, come on up, man.
Good job, Dan.
Congratulations, Lightning, again, and congratulations to our boys for a great tournament.
Good job, boys.
Good job, boys.
Whichever one he is, like on the podium with a big smile. Up there.
And our Pegasus Cup 2012 Boys Under 9 Fight 3 champions, Lightning. Well done, boys.
I can't do the podium, sorry, feedback scares me. I want to congratulate you guys on a very, very hard-fought tournament. Incredible final. My boys were a little confident, but you came back and made it 3-3. Very exciting game. Boys, congratulations on a great performance.
Hey, congratulations.
As far as our boys go, 1 week back in training, 1 week of turf volley, right? One tournament. You guys are perfect so far this year. Okay? Let's keep it going. What are we here to do? Have fun. We have fun this weekend. All right, guys. I gotta get to my training. All right. You guys do have the night off. All right. Enjoy the victory and congratulations, boys. Ian.
Go in.
Aiden. Owen Malone. Sam. Ryan. Liam. Rashawn.
Yes, we will.
Coleman. Joe. Owen Levesque. And Soren. And in my rush to get out of here, I forgot to thank Pegasus Cup. We're here every summer. I'm here every summer. And it was another great tournament. So thank you, Pegasus Cup. Thank you, Sdsc. And we'll see you guys next year.
All right, thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach.
Lightning boys! Lightning boys! Stay! Everyone look at the camera!
Hey, boys.
All right, here we go! Come on, guys! Stand tall, stand tall!
Smile, guys.
Here we go! Say lightning! Over this way a little bit. If you can't see, you're right behind Ryan. There we go. Everybody, here we go. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Good job, guys.
Have a fun picture.
Fun picture.
Yeah, fun.
What's Owen doing?
I don't know.
He's doing the thinker.
He's doing the thinker.
Greg G.K. Porter back here with the Lightning Black, and these youngsters played a great soccer match. They won the championship in PKs, and they're going to say their names, and they're going to say a little bit about how well they played in this tournament, and maybe some of their favorite things, if it's a video game or favorite TV show or whatever. I'm going to give them the mic. Here they go.
So, my name's Ryan, and during the tournament, I thought it was challenging. I think I could have done better, but, yeah, we won. So, yeah. Here.
What's your favorite?
I'm Joe, and I get scared when it goes into PKs, and when we win, I get really happy.
I'm Aiden,
And when we went into PKs, I got really nervous, but we won, so nothing matters. I'm Liam, and 2 overtimes and 2 in PKs. That got me worried and startled. When it goes into like overtime or PKs, I just get. My name's Sam. When it goes into overtime or PKs, I just get worried, and my favorite game is FIFA. Hi, my name is Ian. I was scared at PKs because I didn't want to lose the championships. My favorite video game is MW3. My name is Wei Sean, and I loved the tournament. It was fun and exciting. My name is Coleman, and I like when we did the PKs, but I was a little nervous, and I like sports. Hi, my name is Soren. I got very nervous when we went into PKs, and we had them 2 times in a row, but we won both. So, yeah. And my favorite game is FIFA 12. What do I do? Hi, my name is Owen. The tournament was fun. I was scared at PKs. There you go. Hi, my name is Owen, and it's tough being the keeper because you're the only keeper out there, and PKs are hard. 1, 2, 3, Lightning!
All right, good job, guys. Good job, boys. Greg GK Porter back here with the statistics of the game. The Lightning had 24 shots with 8 CKs and 3 free kicks. Owen Levesque had 14 saves. The Lightning winning on 4 PKs, and they only had 1 miss in the PK scenario. SDSC, San Diego Soccer Club Green, had 19 shots, 6 free kicks, and 2 corner kicks. We hope you enjoyed all of the action. I'm Greg GK Porter for George Langevin saying take care of yourself as always. God bless, and remember to save this one on the hard drive. Bye now.